This home is a picture of suburban bliss, but all is not what it seems. Welcome to In a Fix. We're about to save a couple from home improvement hell. This hotshot designer and her wild bunch of contractors are out to test their wits against yet another domicile on the brink of disaster. Bill and Stephanie are an adventurous, Harley-riding married couple. Stephanie likes to take on home improvement projects, but she has a hard time finishing them. That's where we come in. We're gonna give them a little surprise this morning. Wait up, you guys. It's time for an intervention. Stephanie comes out first. She's freaked. And there's Bill. Bill, Stephanie, we're from In a Fix. We hear you're in a fix. We're here to change all that.
We are, and you're more than welcome, and this is a big shock.
Oh my God.
You guys definitely make an appearance.
Let's get to work, gang.
All right. Let's go.
Bill, so, what seems to be the problem in here?
We call this the disaster area.
Okay, that's putting it mildly. Can you believe this mess?
For 4 years, I've been not allowed to come into this room.
All right, come on, let's break the... Stephanie loves to start home projects, but she never finishes them. For all we know, there could be a few projects buried right here, underneath all this rubble. So this is a bedroom, is what we're saying here, essentially.
Well, it was for a couple days, and then I started putting my stuff in it.
And for Stephanie, it's all about stuff. And more stuff.
And then the closet shelf broke, and then all the stuff is on the floor.
Did I mention stuff? Stephanie seems to think this is all very funny. But I don't think Bill sees the humor. I tell you what, it's a junk room, but I've seen a lot worse on In a Fix, and this thing, it's gonna be a piece of cake, seriously. Did you guys see my helmet in here? Somehow, I managed to crawl from the wreckage and join the gang in the kitchen. I wanted them to hear the rest of Stephanie's tale of broken promises.
Well, the list is actually pretty long, but one day I came home from work after, the end of a really long, hard day, and there's my wife sitting there with a sledgehammer. And every single thing inside of this closet was all over the kitchen.
You got a
like
pantry?
one end to the other.
Stephanie was trying to knock a hole through the pantry so that she would be able to see the living room from the kitchen. That's not too much to ask, is it? So why'd you stop her?
Because I just didn't have time to finish it.
Turns out a whole bunch of things in this house have simply been left undone. It's all up to our skilled bunch of contractors to rectify this domestic injustice.
I think if you love demolition, you are going to fit in with this crew.
Perfectly.
She's the one staying?
Yeah.
He's leaving.
It's her fault.
We get to keep the woman.
Bill has suffered enough. We're whisking him away for 3 days of rest and relaxation, while Stephanie stays behind with us to complete this myriad of unfinished projects. The clock is ticking. We only have 3 days to accomplish all of this. Out by the pool, Nani, our designer, gathers the troops to outline the battle plan. But first, we have a little present for Stephanie. We wanted you to be properly attired for the week.
Boom, 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 boom.
Here we go. What I want to do, obviously, I want to straighten out that room. Here's the plan. I'm going to make it the ultimate dude room. We're going to build some shelves here, have some suspended shelves there. We're going to knock out this portion of the closet. This is going to be an action wall, photographs and stuff of their skydiving and fishing trophies and Harley-Davidson stuff. This door here, it's going to become a French door. You know the diamond plate, stainless steel, tread plate stuff? Yeah. I'm going to put one sheet of that diamond plate here, and we're going to put the motorcycle on top.
Nice.
And then there's that closet that goes towards the kitchen. This is the pantry that we looked at. So I want to take this down, but I only want to take it down to counter height. I don't know if you guys noticed there's a little bar cabinet here where they have stuff. I want to have a little bar here with a return, and a little overhang.
You think we're gonna do all this in 3 days?
But of course,
It's gonna be a long 3 days.
I'm gonna take this flag and I'm gonna mark our territory with it. So when you guys need to, have questions or if you need to refer to it, it's gonna be right there.
Mark our territory, Nani.
So you mark that territory.
Look at it wave gloriously in the wind.
A long 3 days indeed. Let's dispense with the polite chit-chat and get to work.
We need to get into it.
Our first mission is to clean out that toxic waste dump, room, assuming we can all fit in there. Much better, don't you think? Now that all that stuff has been safely dragged out of here, it's time to begin our favorite time of the day. Demo. Demo. Glorious demo. Where's Greg? How come he's not joining in on all the fun?
Here's what I want to do. These are the shelves.
Oh, he's in the garage with Nani.
I need you to assemble them.
Looks like Nani's giving Greg an easy gig. All he has to do is build a couple of shelves.
I want to fit it right in here. So you are in charge of organizing the garage. Now you must keep in mind that this man is very particular.
This is what I'm
about
gonna
his
say. I
stuff.
really don't think we should touch this. Look at this, how organized. This man knows where every screw is in this place.
Well, I'm not asking you to touch any of the screws and stuff, but for example, we take out all the stuff that's on the floor right now, we build a shelf, and then we stack it nicely in the shelf. We take these...
Nani.
What?
All right. It's just that this man looks like he... Look at this. Look at the bins. This man could tell you where...
Well, I know. I have observed that, and that is why I bought more bins to put all kinds of other stuff in.
All right, so you want me to mess with the man's stuff? That's what you're saying. I'll do it. I'll do it. But I think...
Mess with the stuff.
Bill is going to be pissed.
No, just do it nicely.
No, I'll do it nicely, but... This is like putting that box furniture together. Did they give you instructions with this? All right, we'll figure it out. They really don't have instructions with it. Oh!
Back inside at the Dude Room demo, James makes a shocking discovery.
Look at that. Just hidden in the wall, exposed wirings. That is dangerous.
Now that we know there are hot wires in this wall, we're gonna have to proceed very carefully.
Oh my God.
I think this might slow things down. Speaking of slow, let's head back to the garage and see how Greg's doing with his big shelf project.
The instructions are showing you the completed project, and this is going to take several hours of my life.
The power has been disconnected, so we don't have to worry about that pesky electrocution hazard anymore. Let's roll!
Love this part of the job.
Whoa! Isn't it the best thing in the world when the whole piece comes off?
Like that?
And Stephanie, remember Stephanie? She's the wife that, couldn't organize stuff. Anyway, she's been given the task of organizing and categorizing all the stuff that came out of that room.
Where do you want me to put some of these furniture items?
I don't know. This is about the time I tell my husband I'm pretty much done. And then he starts freaking out.
Stephanie, you are one collector.
Hey,
Hey,
how's it going?
good. Getting there.
How do you think Bill's doing?
I think he's doing pretty good.
It's all your fault!
Stay right where you are. Greg gains back his shelf confidence.
We'll be 3 houses away when this shit starts to fall apart.
Welcome back to In a Fix. We got a lot of work to do. Woo! Bill and Stephanie are an adventurous couple who live life on the edge. their lifestyle led them to purchase a fixer-upper. Stephanie's always trying to lend a hand, but she doesn't really know what she's doing.
I always start the projects and he always finishes them.
These wayward projects, and we're already behind. Well, we got the room cleaned out. And we started doing demo to make an opening for the French doors in the dude room.
Love this part of the job.
And my main dude, Greg, is moving at the speed of, well, at the speed of Greg in the garage, putting those shelves together.
Alrighty, let me get started.
Now, with the room cleaned out, what the hell are we gonna do with all that stuff? Wait a second, I got an idea.
Looking for anything in particular? Hey, take it easy, lady. You break it, you bought it.
While I'm outside tending to my entrepreneurial duties, inside, the gang is knocking out that wall for the French doors to the dude room.
I'm going to cut right through these 3 studs with a recipro saw. Get that hole ready.
Recipro, right?
What the hell is it?
Reciprocating saw. I'm trying to help you out, man, so you sound proper.
It's a recipro.
It's not a recipro, it's a reciprocating.
Hey, it's a recipro, bro.
Oh.
Hey, that rhymes. Way to go. Back in Bill's garage, Greg's shelf assembly is simply poetry in motion.
Do I need to go get my pouch? Because it's hard to do anything without any tools, number one.
I just need patience.
I can come in here and fill you out, man.
Read these instructions. Read them.
I'm out of here.
Well, you know the old expression, a friend in need is definitely not Justin.
What the hell is this?
Can you see this? Do you see this?
Do you see this?
What's
Do
that?
you see? It's cash.
Cash for
You selling
Cash?
the ladies' tool? You selling the ladies' stuff?
Yeah.
And he's keeping the cash. He's pocketing it.
It's for the, it goes into the Inafix kitty.
I bet
In
you
the
she
fix
doesn't
what?
know that.
Kitty,
The kitty?
pool, money,
The kiddie
cash,
pool?
supply.
There we go, Stephanie.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, get your hands out of my pocket.
Quick, everyone, get back into the house until this blows over. The French doors are coming closer to reality as James slices through the studs with his sharp electrical cutting thing.
Need a new blade, babe.
That's for steel.
No, this is general purpose.
It's for steel. We've got timber blades in there.
Actually, it's general purpose. It's between. What? I know what you're talking about. The
It says
wood ones?
metal.
For general. No, it's made of metal. It's for general use.
Okay. Don't tell her, but it's the same blade I was just using. She's so easy to play with.
Yo, James, it's not such a good idea to get Jenny riled up because...
I'm about ready to knock down some walls.
Uh-oh.
With Justin.
Oh, woof.
Yeah.
And you're putting up these shelves. Like, these are actually girly shelves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
And you're in here doing it.
But you know why I'm doing it in here?
You're the big man!
No, because we're in the manly room with the tools. Nani wants me to redo this guy's tool thing. Till now, I can't figure out what these white plastic things are for. We've got a lot of...
And you need
I'm-
Nani to come in and give you direction.
No. I want you to come here. You can put together the girly shelves.
A woman's
and
work?
No, you brought
A
it up.
woman's work is
You brought
never
it up.
done.
I will knock down 10 walls rather than...
There we go. Has anyone seen Marc? Where'd Goldie go?
That's a good question. He's got a good hiding spot, that's for sure.
What they failed to realize is that it may look like I'm not working, but I'm performing a valuable service. I'm guarding the perimeter, protecting the Inafix crew from intruders.
Let me check it out.
James? Well, don't move, dude. He's on your back. Ah!
It's the rag iguana.
Did you believe it was the iguana?
Yeah, I did actually.
Let's take a peek in Bill's garage for a Greg shelf update.
The instructions out, so let's get this up.
Looks like Jenny's back to give Greg a hand. Is it me, or is this shelf taking, like forever to build?
They don't have the white things in there. James! We need you, James.
You got yourself into a fine mess.
We figured
we're not in
you
actually.
know everything.
These were made in Australia, these shelves.
Dead set.
Yeah.
We're taking over the world.
Yes, you are. And you know what? You're not taking over the world of instructions, however. The Australian company sent these things.
Yeah.
There is not one mention of those parts inside this. We figured since you're from
Wait,
Australia...
you can't figure what these are. You know
Together
what we
before.
do? We send this stuff out because
You know Americans are...
they'll buy anything. The problem is I'm not meant to be here when it arrives.
All right, I'm putting the shelf together without those plastic discs. We'll be 3 houses away when this starts to fall apart.
Greg, keep it down. You don't want Stephanie to hear that, do you? Oh, good. She's still on the other side of the house. Still organizing, categorizing, and compartmentalizing.
How are you feeling?
I'm doing good.
What do you think of Nani's plans?
I think they're great. I'm gonna love that third bedroom or that room.
How bizarre is this?
It's really bizarre.
I think maybe what they did was they were building many different things in the factory and they dropped parts from something else in this box.
Look, I'm sorry it's not simple enough for you to use.
You know, you are very argumentative. I've noticed this about you.
And we brought you here because we thought you would
I'm not going to this anymore. I'm knocking out walls.
Go ahead and knock all
About your own
walls.
business.
That goes on there, and that goes on there, so it doesn't... You can slide it round,
Okay,
and it doesn't dig into the carpet.
but we've got 12 of them.
Extra. You've got extra ones.
All right, that'll work.
They'll believe anything.
Yeah, it'll work. We'll put the thing together.
Dude Room demo is nearing completion.
Love the demo.
Now that's what I call a fine Australian shelf.
Are you worried that we're not going to finish in time or anything?
Not yet, although maybe I will start worrying tomorrow.
Well, Stephanie, tomorrow is going to be a long time coming.
Whew. Hey guys, where are you guys? This really has to be done, and it'll probably take us a long time because as this is in the middle of the house and it shouldn't get too dirty in here, I really want us to be careful when we demo this thing.
We'll make it look good for you, baby, I promise.
You ready?
You ready?
I'm ready to go, guys.
Yeah, baby. Here.
It's gonna be a long night. See you tomorrow. Stick around. Love grows wherever Nani goes.
No,
You don't even know.
No, because you're angry at me every time you talk to me.
Listen.
Welcome back to In a Fix.
It's the beginning of day 2, and guess what? We're behind. Now, don't get me wrong, we accomplished a lot yesterday. We demoed the dude room, Greg built some kick-ass shelves, and we worked way into the night cutting a hole for the pantry of Stephanie's dreams. Last night, we realized that the wall Nani planned to take down is load-bearing, so we decided to create a smaller view to the TV room.
Hey, you know what? Yesterday we had a lot of fun screwing around, losing time. Today we're not gonna do this.
Well, it looks like clown time is over now, folks. Nani is about to crack the whip. Look out.
Huge issues. We need to finish this cabinet, drywall, put the tops on with the tile that we got. The French doors needs to be desperately hung today because that was on my schedule for yesterday. Gregory, you're gonna finish the garage.
Right?
Right,
Yeah,
but
right.
quickly.
No, I'm working with James on this.
Fine, then work with James on this quickly and then finish the garage later.
Okay, so that sounds like enough stuff to keep us busy for the next 2 days. But of course, our designer Nani has yet another surprise up her sleeveless top.
This is another project we're gonna do today. This baby yellow canary color, gone. Jenny, I want you to get started with this room, paint the yellow away. Stephanie knows what she's doing. She's gonna organize.
All for one. We don't stop.
Marc
till the
Goldberg.
job is
Marc Goldberg is
Done.
And they're off. The big push has begun. Everyone is at their stations, and they really seem to be enjoying themselves. And me, I'm painting.
Hey, Nani.
Making progress?
I'm making baseboards white.
How would you feel about painting the French doors?
How'd you feel about going doing it yourself?
I don't have time.
I'm Fainty, the talking paintbrush. I'm not gonna do the French doors.
Justin, trusty trowel in hand, is hard at work prepping the door frame. And speaking of trowels, isn't that the tool of the day? Basically, a trowel is a small hand tool with a handle and a flat metal blade. It's used for scooping and spreading plaster. The trowel is a much beloved tool. George Washington used a trowel to lay the cornerstone of the U.S. Capitol. There's even a trowel fraternity that was formed in Ohio in 1947. Yeah, trowels!
Time for me to put in some French doors.
Ta-da! You got it on, cool.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Thanks, man. Are you gonna drill a hole for the...
Oh, when you're doorknobs for these?
Yeah, man.
I didn't get really picky or anything.
For Justin, completing the French doors provided him some much-needed, closure.
Where's the cut man?
On the other side of the house, however, Stephanie is only about 1/10 of the way through her organizational effort.
I got a lot of stuff actually organized. I think I'm down to more of the big, heavy stuff now that I don't really know what to do with anyway.
That's a turkey fryer, huh?
I have 2 turkey fryers.
In case, why? Why 2?
Well, my husband and I have a little motto. It's more is better.
And speaking of husband, I'm sure that wherever Bill is right now, he's really concerned about Stephanie's plight. That's a caring laugh, folks.
The old wall's got a bend in it like a banana.
Looks like James and Greg are moving and grooving on that pantry.
Holding up the load-bearing wall. The amazing load-bearing wall.
You holding it?
That's it.
Good
That's
work,
what's
mate.
keeping the building up.
I think it's just scared of falling in on Nani.
Strong words, James, but it's true. As much as we love Nani, sometimes, she can be a little rough to work with.
Just calm down.
Like there's that little issue of Justin getting some screws on the carpet in the dude room.
If you didn't throw all the screws down, I wouldn't have
I'm
this
the only
back.
one that threw screws on the carpet.
Yes, because you're the only one that knows how to do drywall
Then
and
you don't-
uses screws.
Guys, time out, come on. No more fighting. Now, why don't we cut the carpet and roll it into rolls, then all the dirt and everything stays inside the carpet. He can keep working, we save time, pass it straight out the window.
Can I tell you something?
No,
you
you can't.
don't even know.
No, because you're angry at me every
No,
time you
listen.
talk.
I don't know, I think this crew needs a bit of lightening up. And I have just the thing.
Where's Mark?
As I was digging through Stephanie's stuff, I came across this really cool marine mammal costume. This is definitely gonna cheer up the gang.
Hey, throw me a fish, you!
Why is everybody working except for you, man?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Look at you.
I can't even.
I'm not working here all night tonight, man.
Are you done with your French doors?
Come on, man. I gotta clean up that room with the carpet's getting torn out at 4 o'clock. I gotta paint all that. I'm
I
tired.
think we should toss them in the canal.
Trust me, one day Justin will look back on this and it will all seem funny. Well, maybe not at the moment.
You know, there's a lesson to be learned here today, and I think it's about, as creatures that came from the sea originally, I saw that to see again in this costume.
And what is that called?
Venetian plaster.
Venetian plaster.
Here, what you want to do is just, grab this stuff and just spread
Back
it.
inside at the dining room, Nani's simple paint job is a bit more involved. First of all, she wants to start off with a base of Venetian plaster. Somehow, that minor detail was left out of the design plan.
Want it as smooth as possible.
Jenny is none too pleased.
How long do you think it's going to take us to go over all of this once and then twice and then paint it 2 different colors and then sand it? How long do you think that's going to... Seriously.
That's a laugh of confidence, folks. Things are going much more smoothly out back. The bar is really beginning to shape up for Greg and James.
I've got this assembled now. It's half the base for the outer perimeter of the bar. It's supposed to extend a little further. 37, not 30.
It's written on the paper.
Is that what I think it is? The plans for the bar are in the pool?
Nani,
Nothing good can come of this.
I know you're a boat builder, but this is ridiculous. Nani!
And what did I just tell you?
Hey, not in the house. Not in the house.
We hope Nani is wearing her galoshes.
No, I've had enough abuse already.
Jenny, hang on to that trowel. It's the tool of the day. Stephanie, we would have never expected this of you.
Come on, lighten up, everybody.
I got not even one coat of paint on that wall in the kitchen.
Is this not the most fun you've ever had at work?
We have 1 day left, and what is done? What's done? Yeah,
We're done.
We're all done.
yeah, we're done, all right. We're just a little behind, that's all. You think?
Just a little behind. Up next, it's happy hour at the bar. Nani style.
This is a tape measure, and when you saw things, please refer to it.
Welcome back to In a Fix, boy. I'm gonna do some painting with my pal Justin. What do you say, Justin?
Pals, I appreciate that.
Oh my God, look at this host. Thank you, sweetheart.
James, Nani, Greg, and Jenny are cleaning up after that little pool mishap earlier today. Soggy but unbowed, they prepared to dive back in to work.
Getting thrown in the pool's hard work, let me tell you. All right, a couple more scrapes with the trowel, and we'll be finished.
Yeah, we're gonna paint this thing.
Justin, we
I don't want to hear any more whining or any more crying.
Meanwhile, I'm in the dude room with Justin. I really think he's starting to respect me as a hard worker, and I look forward to working side by side with him.
Yeah, let's paint in the same spot. One big room.
Greg and James have slipped into something more comfortable, and the bar is starting to come together. Slowly.
This is more than 36 inches.
We can cut it down, baby.
Okay.
There's no problem.
And this is 60, though. Did you make this 60?
Of course it's 60 now.
Well, of course. This one wasn't 36 out
What's this
either.
over here? Oh, yeah, 60.
I altered it a little bit because on your drawing, you didn't have any overhang on this side.
That I like. I like that you did that.
I think, yeah, it would have looked funny.
But
without the
sometimes your
overhang.
altering goes a little far, like the dimensional part, for example.
Okay.
What dimensional part?
All I'm saying that you're a wild card.
It will never end on a nice note with you two.
Over in the dining room, Jenny continues to demonstrate her superior trowel technique.
I always worry that we're not going to get done in time. Getting really close. This is the first coat, and I've been on this like for hours. Feels like forever.
What happened here is we came out too far with the bar. She wants it cut back 7 inches. We're actually cutting it back 3 1/4.
Over at the bar, those two schemers in tank tops are doing the unthinkable. They're going to depart from Nani's design plan.
That's what I was just saying. And you weren't, that's what I meant. Cut this off, drop it back, she'll never know. She ain't gonna have time to
Famous
think.
last words. The junk room is starting to look like a dude room. As we prepare to bring the rug in, it's time to meet one of my new friends.
This is Jonathan. He's Dave, the carpet guy's assistant. How's it going, Jonathan?
It's going all right.
Yeah? You got an H in your name, Jonathan?
Jonathan.
There's an H? Mm-hmm. Some people don't have it in there, though, do they?
You have to have an H.
They have an H. So you're like named after a kind of apple.
We interrupt this moment of tension for another moment of tension.
Is this more the size you wanted?
Yes.
You know what?
James has blissfully ignored Nani's instructions on how to build this bar. Now it's time to pay the piper.
We've got it just about all day. We've had a couple of mess ups, but not too bad.
Okay, it looks good. How do you ensure...
What's wrong?
Why is it 46?
What was it meant to be?
36.
No.
This is a tape measure, and when you saw things, please refer to it and refer to the drawing I make.
You know what? I really like the bar.
Okay.
I think the bar's coming along just fine.
This is the bar that we
The
used to
deadline
have.
is approaching, and there's much dissension in the ranks. The best remedy for
Hey
that?
guys, what's going on over
I'm not going in the pool.
Group project!
While we were working, I had somebody do a little spy cam of us. We're gonna like make a collage over this trunk with it. Look at this. But you must see these pictures, of course.
That's a great idea,
Look at
because you
this.
guys have pictures all over your house.
That's us, baby.
The memories of hours gone by.
Wow, that's a nice shot of
Jenny.
Jan.
We're gonna start with that.
That's a great little one.
While I'm choosing just the right words,
We are level. We level this way too?
Greg and Stephanie are in the dude room putting in those groovy floating shelves that Nani designed.
You hold the thing. I'll slice it.
And the unsinkable James is cutting the tile for the bar with a wet saw.
Look at that. She's an absolute ripper. All right, the most exciting part of the day. It all comes together. Now, just laying them out, because once you put the glue down, you only get one shot. Beautiful. God, that's art. Absolute art.
Well, James, aren't we pleased with ourselves? We accomplished a lot today, but we still have a lot to do, and Bill is back tomorrow. As the sun set, I gathered the group around the invisible campfire. Well, we are in Florida, after all.
I've been thinking a lot about our tool of the day, and I don't know, just wanted to sing you guys this song. Well, in a fix has got a special tool of the day. It's the tool that I'm now gonna say. It's a special tool that we all love. It may be protective eyewear or even leather gloves. Maybe a ratchet or even a drill, but it's the kind of tool that makes your heart stand still. I love the trowel. Come on. I love the trowel. Hey.
Come on, guys.
I love the trowel. Big Bill.
Don't touch that trowel. Bill's back in town for the moment of truth.
Hey, welcome back to In the Fix. It's crunch time here once again.
It's the third and final day, and Bill is going to be here this afternoon. And on top of everything else, it's his birthday.
All right, what do we got?
We better get cracking.
We are in such big dirty dingo. Mark, you're gonna help painting. You are entirely in charge of
The garage.
the
and the
garage.
doors.
Stephanie, you're gonna delegate where all the boxes are. Justin, help garage. James, you're entirely responsible for the termination of the bar.
entirely responsible?
Yeah, means grouting,
Did you get that?
painting.
It's very late. We are not going to finish this project unless you people start working very, very fast.
Well, at least Greg's doing what he's told. Stephanie's dream pantry is becoming a reality.
Thank you.
Now we'll just pop the doors on and you got yourself a real cabinet.
Awesome.
Jenny's 2-day struggle with the Venetian plaster is finally starting to pay off.
Oh, wow. With our handy trowel. What this does, actually, I thought it was to scrape off, little bits of extra plaster. But what it actually does is heats up the plaster. With the friction, it actually smooths it out. So when you touch this, it actually feels like, it's just like glass. It's pretty cool, actually.
Greg's back out in the garage straightening everything up. He's got to make up for a lot of lost time.
The man has more cleaning products than I've never seen. He could wax Florida with what he's got here. So all of his cleaning products are going to be on one shelf. All of the oils are going over here, and Bill will be calling me every day to ask me where his stuff is.
The epic battle of James versus Nani continues at the bar. I need a drink.
Why don't you put your panel up there, Smiley?
Hey, I can put this panel up before you get a brush.
Liar. Give me a brush real quick. Just a brush. Brush. Ah! I beat you to it.
Oh, so you want me to paint it blue?
Stephanie's done arranging all the stuff. Now it's time for us to arrange all her stuff before Bill comes back.
Very blonde. Oh my God. I can jump from airplanes, but getting a simple haircut is.
Last call at the bar. It's less than an hour to go before Bill gets here. Time to attach the parachute to the ceiling of the dude room. That's right, I said parachute. Don't forget, skydiving is Bill's first great love.
Stay flat on the floor, as flat as you can.
Wow.
It looks really good. It's like, oh, honey, I love it.
The pressure is on. They're putting the finishing touches on the dude room. Bill is going to be here any second. We still need to add icing to this macho cake. Can you say Harley Davidson?
Watch.
James is situating the Harley. This guy's gonna be pulling up on a boat in about T-minus 2 seconds. Hey, Bill! Looking good.
Home again.
Huh?
Home again.
Well, it's not quite the same home you left, Emma.
Uh-oh. Good for you. I was just thinking about it. No.
I love him. Should we go in and take a look at the darn thing?
That'll work for me.
What? You ready to see the house?
I am ready to see the house.
Woo! Me too. I'm excited. Ooh, it opens on this side.
Wow, how cool. Oh, that is neat. That is very clever.
Yes,
that is very clever.
So we made you a little clever bar here.
I love it.
It's all
I
right,
absolutely love it.
You want a drink?
Seriously?
Here's one for you.
Oh, way to go. I thought you were kidding.
No, wait a minute. A little bubbly for your wife as well.
Wow, look at you. Wow. Wow, you look terrific. You look better than the bar. Oh, I missed you.
I would have worked so much harder if you'd been looking like this all. I mean, you clean up. She cleans up good. Over here. What we didn't hear was we got rid of the old wall coloring, and Jenny and your wife put on this Venetian plaster finishing.
Thank you. I put it on too, Mark.
It's 2 coats of something, and then they sand it, and they put something else on here, and it feels And then, as you recall, your wife, she was so desperate to knock a hole in this wall that we took the liberty and did it for her.
Oh, that's terrific. Oh, I like
You
that.
can see. So I can see.
I like
I can
that.
see you right there.
That is absolutely not what I would have expected.
What do you think you're going to do with this opening?
Jump through, maybe, a couple times.
That's exactly what I said. That's what I said. Oh yeah, and we even put cabinets down here. So yeah, you got storage, utilitarianism, as well as connectivity amongst the rooms.
Oh, that is great.
Okay, he digs the pantry, but hey, any guy's gonna dig a pantry. What do guys know about
Come on this way.
pantries? This is the big test. We're about to enter the male dominion.
Oh no.
So Gregory went to great pains to redo your storage area here. You got new shelving.
Look at all your stuff.
I didn't know that you could store all this stuff in here.
Isn't that
I'm
amazing?
impressed.
Gregory cataloged and organized your 37 different types of motor oil. You got a lot there, man.
That was really nice. This is great.
Okay, enough. This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
All right, now get your butts into your brand new junk room.
Oh my God. Wow. That is absolutely fantastic. Guys, you have outdone yourselves.
Awesome job.
Nani design theme. You guys are the outdoor action adventurers, and she wanted to incorporate that all in a classic dude's room. So you got your blue of the sky, your parachute falling from above, your propeller fan. It's all happening. It's gonna, fly into the great blue horizon. We ripped everything out. We created a storage facility back here.
Oh, that's great.
Little hidden storage facility. The rest we sent a truckload off to the Salvation Army.
I love that.
You've got your suspended.
Oh, wait a minute. I love that. Now I'm gonna cry. I love you. Thank you.
And finally,
I love that.
yes, it's the montage of our 3 days in your personal space.
Isn't that great?
Oh,
So I'm
that's
coming
great.
up on the bikes.
And of course, to enter into the whole thing, you got your classic French doors.
French doors.
Yeah, and this, sort of creates an openness, an open space from this hallway that was once a junk room. It's now the guy's room.
The
dude room.
I like that. I finally have my room.
You have your room.
Oh,
This is
amazing. Absolutely
amazing.
amazing.
All right, let's come back out here, you guys. I know there's a big day coming up,
Right?
so we got you a little birthday cake.
Thank you, guys. Ever. Thank you so much, guys. You're all amazing.
You're welcome.
You are absolutely amazing. Mwah. Sorry, I'm all sweaty. Mwah. And you're not getting a kiss, but I'll take your ass.
We take a little song, goodbye song.
Okay.
I know you like the trowel, don't you?
Sure.
I love the trowel. Yeah. I love the trowel. Whoa, come on. I love the trowel. We all love it. We all love the trowel. You love it. I love the trowel.
One more. Sorry.
We love the trowel. Love the trowel.
Congratulations.
And I'll miss you.
Thank you very much. You guys are the best. Thank you very much. You are the best. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
I love the trowel. I love the trowel. We all love the trowel. Oh man, I love the trowel. Hey, thanks for watching, folks. See you next time on Inafix. I'm Mark. I gotta go catch up with these guys. Someone's gotta be the leader around here. Wait up! Hey, guys, wait up, wait up! Hey, another job well done. What's up? Hey. Wait a second. Okay, that's cool. I love the trowel. We all love the trowel.
Coming up,
A hotshot car designer turns a 76 Mustang into a one-of-a-kind muscle car on Rides. Next. Then another episode tonight on TLC.
On the next Ride.
Definitely a close one, but it might work.
What happens when you cram a big, bad 350 horsepower V8 into a Lexus designed for a much smaller engine?
It's a IS300 on steroids.
When the rubber rips, you're gonna see some serious